Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers, and this is potentially the finale of Shadow of Mordor.
What he said.
And there's still a lack of flames. This is the I mean, it's more ash at this point.
Why is everything destroyed except that ball?
I am not worth your revenge. That's, that
I
man.
didn't even mean that.
Man, even Talion's son puts himself down. You know, like Talion puts himself down. Oh, I just want to die. Talion's son, I'm not worth getting revenge on. Dear gosh, they're all a bunch of manic depressants, aren't they?
Talion really just kind of got dragged into all of this, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was stationed at the place, you know, as a guard on the place that. Oh, hello, super cool guest character Gollum in this game that's totally not Lord of the Rings.
Can I also point out that Gollum managed to single-handedly protect that circlet?
He also managed to get through all of the...
He stole it from the Black Hand.
I mean, to be fair, Gollum's pretty badass. I mean, he has been killing orcs and Uruks on himself.
Apparently, yeah. Like, I don't understand...
He was the final boss of the Lord of the Rings video games and all that. Oh no, it's in Elvish. I don't understand that.
You know...
So he himself was branded.
In all honesty...
To make the two-ring!
Celebrimbor really dresses up like a villain, doesn't he? Like, look at his outfit.
I mean, to be fair...
Can you figure out who's the good guy and bad guy in this scene?
Well, one of them's wearing all white, so, you know, they can't be evil.
Oh shit, my eyes are on fire. Fuck you.
Honestly, that is actually one of the best reactions I've ever seen.
See you later, bitch, I'm out.
Yeah, I thought he was branded. Or was that
I think he was, but he overrode it.
My love for jewellery gave me strength. Gollum, it's a different Precious.
Thief! It was mine to keep.
Gollum, I don't think you want to fuck with these guys.
I've seen what you can do, and still, F you, mine!
Yeah, Gollum willing to pick a fight with Talion and a literal ghost.
Also, you know, now there's two Precious. Because that was a different ring, wasn't it? Because the ring was already invented, that's why Sauron was.
Well, it gave invisibility, like the One Ring.
So my idea is that the ring was already in possession and he ended up inventing a second ring.
I don't think that was. Celebrimbor created the original rings and then got dragged away to make the One Ring.
Ah, okay.
I believe that's the One Ring.
Okay. I thought it was
Also, that mountain.
I thought it was the case that there was already one ring, and then Sauron was like, "I want another ring to go in my other hand because this doesn't match."
Mount Doom just like wiped out everything for no reason. It just exploded. Hello.
Back to Talion's transitioning stages. If he's gonna die, he's gonna die as a she. I guess saying he.
Also, there's a sequel.
I'm confused as to how to refer to Italian now.
Is the Lithariel skin in the sequel?
I have no idea. I'd be disappointed if it wasn't.
Like, it'd be a bit weird.
I heard there was some sort of microtransaction problem with the game, but
yeah.
You know, I'm surprised. I mean, this is Warner Brothers after all. I mean, more combat.
Yeah.
More combat.
Oh.
I come for you, Lord of Gifts.
Lord of what? Of Gimps.
Gimps.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, he might be the Lord of Gimps. You've seen the way he dresses. They're your own captains. I think you actually have a Warchief versus Warchief battle now.
Ah, neat.
I think. Yeah. You're against 5 Warchiefs.
First Talon of the Hand. So who are these guys? All you new ones, or?
I think that might just be their names. I don't know. He's probably like your best bet killing everything because he shoots the fucking exploding arrows.
It was an honor under the tower. I'll mount your head on the spikes of the
Well, I didn't see you there at all.
did to him.
No. Oh, they're monster slayers, apparently. Good job they give you a Caragor for this mission, then, isn't it? Wait, but your Caragor's not even... Oh, okay, now it's taking damage.
Of course, this is really...
Okay, so he's vulnerable to range.
Oh.
None of them are invulnerable to range. Monster Slayer as you slap him across the map.
Hate of burns.
Oh, so he's enraged now. You didn't even set him on fire.
Oh.
Oh, good thing your ally's immune to that.
Oh! One of the hands.
Fourth of the hand. Oh, so one of the... Okay. Yes, we know. They have Monster Slayer.
Oh. Oh, of course!
Poisoned! You didn't even have chance to do anything. Oh, glad. Don't pick it up in the middle of a fight. If you kill one of them, you can brand the
gosh.
other. These are just normal Uruks. Honestly, I think your war chiefs are just kind of doing it for you.
Yeah. So the hand's dead. Wish they wouldn't pull me away from that when about the...
It's just a fancy finish thing, isn't it?
Oh. You were pretty good, so I'm taking you.
There you go, and you should heal some health. Fifth of the hand is dead.
No, am I even needed?
I don't think you are. You ran around on a character, and he's dead already. Killed mid cutscene.
Wait.
Oh, are they all dead? They're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the first of the hand didn't even get a cutscene.
Wow. This is
35.
terrible.
Yeah! It's not a crap!
I've already got one equally as good as that. So actually, wait, hold on. What does Sauron's army then say? Oh, I can't look up Sauron's army.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. They were kind of terrible.
With shadow and flame.
I like the idea of doing
Also, you don't get to really explore this area at all.
No.
You know, which is a shame, because they've clearly built more of this area. I mean, look, there's that whole area next to it, where there's no reason to go to it, but it's got bees and everything.
Cannot take form.
No, I think this is the first area.
No more than an eye.
It's just got ash covered on it, because Doom would go boom.
But you can go back to this place at the end of the game.
Yeah. But shut up.
Oh, I need a new arrow. So yeah, you were going to say something about...
Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Played some games with real people in person instead of just on the computer.
Master Ranger.
And it was up there. And it was a lot of fun, and I'm not biased because I won 2 out of the 3 games, but it was a lot of fun. I only actually took one Oathbreaker deck with me, which is my Chandra waifu deck.
Yeah, okay, this does remind me of that little starting area. You know, the one place where you first go to for your first quest.
Yeah.
And you know, to find... was it Hirdun or something?
Yeah. My
The
Chandra
name of your-
waifu deck consists of 5 Chandra Planeswalkers
Okay.
and a handful of other spells and cards that have Chandra in its name or card effect. Effectively, I crammed as much...
I found you! The zip line. The zip line will just take...
I crammed as much...
Can you imagine if the villain just came in on zip line?
Oh, you're going up there. I think you're going back to the start. Like your house.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be so cool. You're fighting and you're just picking up random house objects, you know. Oh, teacup! Ah!
Hey.
No, you broke my coffee table! How could you?
Been a while. I killed all your friends. Can you not talk to
I
him?
wanted happy birthday!
Ow!
I'm sorry, what? I brought you back to life just to wish you happy birthday!
Oh no, he's just making him... Oh, Celebrimbor did this. He branded his own Uruk army to fight against Sauri.
And well, given how things went...
Wait, weren't they already killed?
Given how things went, I'm assuming this went terribly wrong. So his strategy upon coming back was, let's do this again, let's brand a new Uruk army!
To be fair, he didn't have any memory of this. Also, why not just use the One Ring to just walk past the Orcs?
Yeah, I mean, so from the whole corruption factor.
Wow, Sauron, you suck!
Oh no, he got the win on the brutalized kit on the last finish.
What?
Ha! I had you install magnets in it! You didn't expect my magnet glove!
Okay, but why didn't he just keep swinging? With or without the ring, he could have still stabbed him in the face.
The ring's power is just invisibility. It's not that great of a power when you're down to it. It's a very simple one.
And yet again, the child is killed off screen. Okay, that's just kind of funny. I have this giant mace, but I'm going to kill you with a smithing hammer.
I mean... And hey, this is a rare game with showing a dead child.
Yeah, that child was definitely dead.
So I appeared there for a second and then died.
The Lord gave you a second chance to stand by his side.
Yeah, and you see how well that went last time?
Buddy!
We shall be sealed together in death.
Wait, why? Why are you so insistent of dying together? What?
Can you not bleed on me? Oh, he's...
Ah.
Shit, voodoo magic!
Oh, yes, I'm dying!
Wait, where does armor come from?
Oh, so he's more like a Sauron Echo Fire, basically. Oh. Please don't make this my final vow. Just this.
Ow, my leg. It might be a quick time event.
I'll be so disappointed if this is how they end things off. Because this has been a pretty enjoyable game.
It's
Making a quick time finale is a huge letdown.
It's like Halo 4, the game that I pretend doesn't exist.
We will be together soon.
I think that is the end, yeah.
Wow! All that build-up, and that was how you end things?
They
The
had...
Tower was a more interesting final fight. Heck, the fight against the Melbeard was a more interesting fight, because even the talent of the first hands
it
weren't
feels...
much of a competition. Like, Warchief's killed them all.
It feels like the end was rushed. Which, I mean, is common, really, isn't it?
This is no longer our battle. I tried fighting you. It can't be done.
But there's a sequel, so we must do it anyway.
Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing?
Talion's such a smug asshole, isn't he? Fuck you!
Yeah, but I've read the books. I don't succeed.
Yeah, like, it's kind of...
Honestly, it feels like the fact that this is Lord of the Rings based is actually a...
detriment?
Detriment to it, yeah. Because it's such a cool mechanic and everything, but it's tied down by...
Well, you already...
And that just makes him seem evil.
Yeah, I think, that was my opinion. The end made it tease that he was going to go evil. But I don't know what happens in the sequel, so... whatever. Yeah, that was kind of a disappointing end, but... like,
Yeah, wow!
everything before that was cool.
I mean, glitchy as heck.
Didn't even get to finish
Roughly
talking
polished.
about magic.
Yeah.
Basically, I built a deck where the entire principle was Chandra is my favourite planeswalker, so let's build a waifu
Is there a
deck
specific
around
reason
her.
for this?
No. She's red, which is my preferred colour. I then proceeded to win 2 out of 3 games using pretty much nothing but planeswalkers. I almost barely used any creatures. And I just thought it was funny, a deck based on the principle of waifus was beating the shit out of
Sounds
everyone.
like a deck Jesse Cox would make.
Yeah. Well, technically it's built on one waifu, but it's also made funny because you know how me and Kiris joke about Tybalt
Yeah.
and how terrible he is?
Yeah.
I won 2 of my games because of Tybalt, because the current Tybalt prevents any enemy from healing health. So he just sat there and stopped them healing, and then I murdered them.
So then, as we've gone to the ending of this game, what are your thoughts?
It's aged not so gracefully. The controls are clunky.
Definitely.
And they seem to have a lot of input lag.
The second area seems to be far less polished than the first area in terms of the area.
Well, it's
Because
a lot
we found more of our problems in the second area than the first area.
There's a lot more interesting design-wise.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's a shame. It's more interesting design-wise, but it's less
but
polished.
things seemed clunkier, which doesn't make sense. But whatever. I like the characters. Mostly because Talion's an asshole. It's kind of funny.
The problem is that the best character dies halfway through,
Yeah.
even though
Ratbag-
that he does live for the sequel, but you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, Ratbag should have been kept around because I liked Ratbag.
And Golem's also one of the bad characters, and he kind of ends up running off towards the end because the
Which makes sense,
Yeah.
really. It's pretty
again, like we were just sort of talking about, you know, it feels like there's more of a detriment it being titled Lord of the Rings because
Yeah.
the Nemesis mechanic is still one of the greatest mechanics ever thought of. Like when it was thinking of next gen mechanics and way to do next gen things with video games, this was one of the games I immediately thought of, this is a next gen idea of Nemesis system, and there's not many other games I can think of where the ideas they have feel new, feel
Yeah.
fresh. Like
it's a shame nothing else has ever been able to make use of it.
I just wonder if they can, because you know, like
yeah,
the
one of those
Namco
might
Bandai's
be.
rights to the
The
some of the things.
war idea is introduced a bit late, but is a cool feature. The idea of storming with your war chiefs against the army, and the boss
See, but the
fights.
next game, Shadow of War, focuses a lot on that though.
Yeah.
So
The actual boss fights themselves are decent. The first one is just a standard boss fight,
and yeah, I'd much prefer that to what we got at this
and
end.
the second one is
Ingenious.
unique.
The second one felt more of a thing end. Like that finale moment felt far more satisfying.
Yeah, it's fun to watch Tally.
I've purposely made you angry. This could never go wrong. Oh hell, it's gone wrong.
To be fair, that guy purposely made Kellenbrandor angry by being like, "Yes, let's remind you of your dead family, buddy. We just went over this with the tower. That's a bad idea." Yeah, like, I mean, I briefly mentioned Halo 4, the Halo game that doesn't exist. Like, I think the advantage this game has is the rest of the game is still fun and entertaining. You still get boss fights throughout it, and like, it's not got any prior games to it, so like prior games
To really compare it to, yeah.
yeah, so like the quick time event final boss sucks ass, but it doesn't ruin it. It's just not a very satisfying end.
Well, even the final war battles there, as you can see, wasn't exactly that exciting. I mean,
You did have,
you go to an
to
area that looks so different from the rest that isn't really on the map.
to be fair, you did have one of the most broken war chiefs because every arrow he shot exploded.
And funny, he's the lowest level of them. He
Yeah.
was only power level 14.
He's the strongest of them. Like, we didn't even really do much to buff the war chief.
None of the war chiefs died.
Like, you can buff them up a lot,
Mm.
and we just went around with whatever. And
I didn't even buff my character up that much. I didn't
No.
bother getting all the unlockables and such, for the most part. I mean, I did a lot of the pure levels, but it's not like I got a grind for the
absolutely
best
terrible
gear.
runes as well.
Yeah.
But like, it's easily something.
I had a more exciting final boss battle against that one Uruk that chased me there. It
Like-
was more of a threat.
It's a mechanic that can. This game could easily be improved, but like, it has such good ideas and unique ideas it's still enjoyable and it's hard to be mad at it.
I think I mentioned this to Kiris before, but on the basis of, it'd be cool if there was more diversity of enemies and stuff like that, this would actually be a really cool idea of Warhammer.
Yeah.
You know, you got all the different sort of factions instead, sort of thing.
And they'd war with each other and stuff. It'd be really cool.
Whereas the problem with Lord of the Rings is not all the races aren't all against each other.
I'd be alright as
it's
long
pretty
as...
much just the good guy, everyone else versus the orc.
I'd be fine as long as I get to play as a Skaven.
I'd want to be playing as a lizard man, so...
Skaven for the...
To be honest, Skaven are pretty commonly included in the game.
Yeah, but they're always bad guys. You never get to play as them.
I mean, they're hardly the good, nicest of people, are they?
Let me play as my rat boys. It's actually... It's going to sound weird. It's actually one of the main reasons why I liked Twitch from League of Legends. Back when I actually bothered playing that.
Yeah.
Because he's literally just a Skaven. He's got like the rifle that glows green and everything, and it's like, you're just a Skaven sharpshooter. Yeah, no, like, compare it to like Halo 4, where they butchered pretty much everything they could, and then your final boss was a quick time event against a character that could have very easily been made interesting. Like, he had teleportation, psychic powers, all sorts of cool jazz, and you just hit the X button a bunch and he's dead.
Storytelling's a bit strange as one, because I like the opening. It throws you into the action quick, you know, sets up the stakes real quickly. But at the same time, they explain so very little. Like, you get introduced to a lot of, you know, Talon's got a lot of history of a lot of these characters. Like, here's Hero God and all this stuff, and it's kind of rushed in how they explain a lot of it.
I think the idea is you're supposed to learn as you go along, which it does a good job of doing.
Of course, it does that thing I really dislike about a lot of the story, where it's like, to figure out the story, here, you have to search all these little tiny tidbits. Which is good for lore, like, here's the history of the land.
So, no,
But for the, you know, like, I don't need to have to find all of the artifacts to find out the dwarf, who I can literally just ask, hey, what's your backstory? Oh yeah, let me tell you.
My counter-argument would be that
or
none of that stuff is necessary to understand what's going on.
Yeah, but there's no, like, you can just walk up to an NPC and have a chat with them.
Yeah, no, because you're Italian, he hates everyone. Like, you can figure out what's going on without it. Like, you could easily guess, oh yeah, the dwarf's hunting partner would be someone he was close to or a family member, they're dead. It's easy enough to figure out. Italian having history with Haydn, they kind of just explain anyway. Being like, you were a traitor, but that doesn't matter because I'm a ghost now.
And all my people are dead anyway, and I'm saving the people that you betrayed us for.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like...
It's also weird that you don't try to make an army of outcasts. You know, the people who are actually on your side, but you make an
have
army
you
of
seen
Uruks.
the outcasts fight?
I mean, to be fair, 3 of them were just kicking the heck out of that one captain.
Yeah, only because you were able to...
It was hilarious.
Like, your attacks were also stunning him, so he couldn't actually attack, because I'm pretty sure they kill outcasts in 2 hits. Most.
Yeah, great ideas. Could be a bit better executed, but for a first game, obviously not a bad attempt.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to play Shadow of War.
But I honestly am more interested if they do it as a fresh game rather than, you know...
I think it would...
A game with more variety in its enemies.
Yeah.
Definitely a more interesting world.
It would...
Because I mean, Lord of the Rings can be interesting. I mean, I feel that at this point it's so grounded as typical fantasy that everyone uses it nowadays, so it's kind of ironic, in retrospect, dulled itself. Like, was it John Carter and Mars?
Yeah.
That space movie, which just about every other space sci-fi movie then proceeds to ape off of, and so when it finally got a movie, people were like, oh, it's so bland and cliche. It's like, yeah, because it originated all of them.
Yeah. And it's weird how that happens.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just wait now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any credit. Can you not?
Oh, I can just skip. Want to skip?
Sure.
Oh, and it just brings me here. Where's here? Congratulations, you defeat the Black Hand of Sauron and driven Sauron's back to the power of the Dark Lord Shadow remains. Hold back the rising tide of his army, continue to hunt captains, rescue the remaining... Okay, so, yeah. Where am I? Oh, I'm back in the original area.
Yeah.
What's the army like?
Oh, that dude is on fire.
Crack Flamemonger, Mozu Tree Killer, Tars Fearful.
I remember
Tree.
Tree.
I remember Nazdug.
Yeah, and Tree Killer.
Humrat the Rash, Gorfel, Isha Rage Mind,
Narug Tactician.
Mormog the Friendly.
Yeah, it seems some of the war chiefs just stood back up and became war chiefs again.
I mean, that's Ishmael's Metalbeard. Yep, that's
Oh,
Metalbeard. No lap bag. Disappointing.
He might
Unless
be
he's
one.
this corpse. No, that's on frack.
What's that corpse with the bird on it? Is that a bird? What is that? Oh no, it's his head.
Oh, I don't remember beheading anyone.
Neither do I. Maybe one of the other orcs killed him.
There's no. I don't see the Uruk of mine which decided to, skive off to this area. Maybe he's dead. But yeah, that's the end of our playthrough.
Yeah, that was
Alright, let's actually
interesting.
select YL, Demoni, and Captain to compel Uruks to fight one another. Huh, okay. Cheerio!
Like, comment, and subscribe for whatever we upload next. I don't know what we're doing with our lives. Bye.